Let's take a look at the rest of the action on the ice tonight in the National Hockey League. The Flames took to the road to match up with the Oilers. Calgary played a complete game in this one and easily get the regulation win. The Flyers were in tough with the Bruins. Boston takes this one in a tightly contested affair and the bragging rights to go with it. The Canucks were hoping to come up with 2 points on the road against the Penguins. Vancouver pounds the opposition into submission with a big goal-scoring night. Don't even think about touching that. Past the halfway mark of this period, Colorado's been the better club as they hold a 4-2 lead at this point. Ovechkin's won it. Here's a short pass to DeBrincat. Hammers a shot. Oh, what a stop. Great reach by Kakko. He almost lost it for a second there, but regains control of the puck. He scores!
Always good to get on the board. Get the monkey off your back early.
New York's closed the gap here in the second half of this third.
They've given themselves an opportunity now, just trailing by 1.
The Rangers get a hold of the puck off the draw. Sends one across. Big time stop.
Dead center, excellent save.
The Ducks are on the save-the-date calendar next for these guys.
Yeah, fans of both teams will really look forward to that matchup. It's generally a pretty aggressive game.
Never an off night in this league. Back underway as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. And that's turned aside.
Good save, positional save through traffic.
He scores! Alex DeBrincat!
I like how quickly he got this puck off his stick in the high slot. He moved around, find some clean ice, and then beat the goaltender.
New York's heart on full display here in the later stages of this third period with that big goal.
Never backed down, kept pushing, finally evened this game up. Now hopefully can find the winner.
And a huge stop by the goaltender at point-blank range. The Avs take the puck through the neutral zone. Poked away at center ice. Cuts to the paint. Oh, and I think that goes off the mask, and it stays out, and play continues.
Oh, man, James, there's lots of times I'm happy I'm sitting here in a suit. That's one of them. Can you imagine taking that puck right between the eyes? That can't feel very good.
Line change, line change.
Directs it on over to Suzuki. Inside the offensive zone. Oh, and he rocked him.
I've been hit like that. You look up, there's nowhere to go, and you've got to take the hit.
Moves it quickly over to Ovechkin. Just wide of the net. Nice pass. And the goaltender comes up with a piece of it to keep it out of the net. Hammers one at the net. Scores! Oh, somebody get these guys a defibrillator.
The lifeline saves them again. They are just so good. Ovechkin's coming off of last year's Ted Lindsay Award. That's the most outstanding player in the regular season.
New York's got the 1-goal lead here in this third period.
It was starting to look like the goals were going to be really difficult to come by, but they've got another one. Now you want to pressure the team, try and make them make another mistake.
Sends the pass over. Stopped by the goaltender.
He makes the glove stop right from the slot. That's a dangerous chance.
Here in the late goings of the period, the Rangers are Looking to build on this one-goal lead. Offensive zone face-off, and he wins the draw. Intercepted the pass. The Rangers gain control of the puck.
He's got two. Another one would be pretty sweet.
Here he is from the slot. Stopped by the goaltender, getting a piece of that one. The Avs look to start the transition game. Picked up along the wall by Merkley. Colorado's playing it through center. Gets the puck in deep. New York's got a hold of it against the wall. Passes the puck over to Ovechkin. And that's picked up by Merkley.
Well, there's no time to take your foot off the pedal now. This game is tight and is going to go right down to the wire. Focus is important.
Slides it over with pace to Plant. New York's got possession here in the neutral zone. The Avs have it from their own end. From the defensive zone, they move the puck around. Sends it in deep. The Rangers scoop it up along the boards. Feeds the puck over to Ovechkin. The Avs take it along the wall. Whacks it into the offensive zone. Colorado's got the puck along the wall. Moves it to Plant. Broken up with the stick in the defensive zone. Kind of lost control for a second there, but regains possession. Ovechkin's got it on the offensive end. Breakaway. Scores!
Man, this night has gone well for him from the very beginning. He got the first one, and you could just see the puck was kind of finding him tonight, and he caps it off with his third goal of the game. Ovechkin's going to be relieved about that. You want to get on the board early anyway, but there is some pressure since everybody knows you won the MVP, the Hart Trophy, last year.
The Rangers win the faceoff. New York's got the puck against the half wall. Big time stop there. Oh, it stops him again.
Quick reflexes. You make one, you make two stops before the puck is cleared away.
Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Here he is in front. And a stick breaks that up. Goaltender covers up and we'll get a face-off. The setters will glide into the dot. The Rangers win the draw. And he slides it quickly to Ovechkin. Gains the zone from the right side. Stopped by the goaltender. There's the whistle as things will slow down here for a moment.
Always a good play. If you're not sure what's going on, freeze the puck.
New York's got it in the offensive zone. Just wide.
Now, tough to generate a rebound even when the puck misses the net by that much.
Colorado's got it along the wall. Here's a shot and makes the save. New York's got possession of the puck. From along the walls, they're gaining momentum. Drives it to the crease. The Rangers have the puck now. Great save from in tight.
Certain saves are more difficult than others. This one right from the slot is turned aside.
And less than a minute to go finally in this one. There's the horn, and it's time to breathe. Ovechkin. All right, at this time, let's get you caught up on all the action on the ice tonight. The Rangers were hoping to play spoiler against the Avalanche. The New York Rangers terrorized the opposition with a magical offensive display. There were other games beyond just this one here in the NHL tonight. Let's get you caught up on some of those finals. The Canucks took to the road to match up with the Islanders. The New York Islanders terrorized the opposition with a magical offensive display. The Kraken played on the road against the Senators. Seattle played pad the stats night, winning easily in this one. Don't go anywhere. We've got much more here on the show. let's take a look around the league and some of the final scores out there tonight. The Jets had their hands full with the Sharks. San Jose topples the opposition after coming up with a brilliant performance in the shootout. The Blues faced off against the Golden Knights. St. Louis plastered the opposition with a big-time night offensively. The Devils took to the ice to lock up with the Stars. Dallas takes this one in a tightly contested affair. We got to take a quick break, everybody, but we've got a lot more to get to. Stay with us. All right, let's go around the horn and see what happened elsewhere around the NHL tonight. The Oilers were hoping to quiet the crowd on the road against the Rangers. Edmonton perseveres in this one, and they get the victory. The Jets were in a dogfight on the road against the Wild. Minnesota toughs one out and pick up the win. The Isles were looking to grab points on the road against the Maple Leafs. The New York Islanders took this one with a strong defensive effort in their own end. Lots more to get to on the ice. Stay with us, everybody. Was there any volatility in the standings across the NHL tonight? Well, let's take a look at some of the final scores to find out. The Canucks were on the road to take on the Canadiens. Vancouver topples their opponents with a strong effort late. The Bulls took to the ice for a collision with the Sharks. Tampa Bay pressed on, always persevered, and they get the win. The Blues battled it out against the Stars. St. Louis took this one with a strong defensive effort in their own end. Hey, a few more hot button issues we got to get to. It's a jam-packed show tonight. Stick around. Well, busy night in the National Hockey League. Let's see what happened elsewhere on the ice. The Blackhawks were on the road up against the Wild. Chicago pops like popcorn in this one, and they skate away with the win. The Capitals were hoping their offense would show up in a big way against the Canucks. Vancouver tramples their opponents with a big offensive night. The Sharks faced off with the Ducks. San Jose played a sound defensive game and pick up the regulation win. Hey, we got to take a quick pause for the cause, but we got a lot more on the other side. Don't even think about leaving us. In the final moments of this period, the Bolts holding down a 5-3 lead in what has been a fun one for hockey fans to watch tonight. At center ice now, he grabs the puck. Here's a chance in front. Made the stop on that play. And the goaltender grabs that one for a whistle to try to slow things down here. Puck possession so critical. Another face-off coming up here. New York's got possession here in their own end. Moves the puck across to Ovechkin. Works it across to McDavid. Tampa Bay's got the puck against the boards. The Rangers gain possession in their own end.
This is a confident player right here. He's got 2 goals.
Scores! That's 3!
I had 9 of these, James. It is such a cool thing to score 3. You feel so good about yourself. A quick flick of the wrist, and that snapshot beats the goaltender. He's in the low slot. He doesn't have much time to think about it.
The Rangers have got a big one here in the third now.
Well, you got to be careful that the clock melts away fast on you, but now they've got a chance.
And tries to make a diagonal pass to McDavid. And that's out of reach and out of the offensive zone. It's a chance on the rush. 2-on-1. Scores!
Really good effort here to continue to push along, try and find a way to crack the defense. They've done it, and this game is tied.
Absolutely clutch!
I can't imagine they thought this was even possible. They played so poorly early in the game. They've worked their way all the way back to tie the score.
New York's goal has tied things up late in this third period.
2 ways to go about this, James. You attack and try and win it now, or you protect the point by getting it to overtime.
Quick feed to McDavid. And he takes a shot. How did he get a piece of that?
I think through traffic like that, you're just hoping the thing hits you. He can get rid of the puck in a hurry. I think that's one of the reasons he's in the top 10 in goals in this league. He doesn't need many chances.
The Rangers win it in the defensive zone. Streaking through center, they go on the attack. From point blank, denies them in close.
Really good positioning as he makes the stop from in tight.
Hold it!
And the goalie covers up for the whistle.
DeBrinket's certainly in a confident state here. His point streak's extending, and he wants to keep it going.
Late goings of this period. The next goal could be a big one as we are tied. Back to the point it goes. The Bolts have a hold of it in the defensive zone. Tampa Bay's in now. A howitzer. That goes wide.
Not really close with that. He got lots on it, but nowhere near the net.
And with that, we are heading to overtime. Get those OT picks in on social media, and we will see if we can find a winner next. Puck is dropped on overtime. Let's find out if there's any heroes out there. And a nice poke check inside the neutral zone. Here's a shot. Makes the glove stop. And there's the whistle as he elects to slow things down a little.
A pretty good decision here with the play starting to break down in front of him.
Centers are set. Face-off ready to resume play. Nice start winning the draw here inside the offensive zone. And he makes the save. Looking to end it. And that banks off a stick. Tampa Bay's got it in their own zone. And now he tries to get it across to McDavid. Nice zone entry from the middle. Here he is in close. And he sacrifices his body to block the shot. Puck scooped up by Bouchard. Can't get it to go. Oh, smart heads up Reed. Cuts into the paint. Picked up along the boards by Ovechkin. New York's got it in their own zone. Steps inside the line. Right on the doorstep. Oh, denies him with the save. I think he got the blocker on it.
Smothered that in close chance.
They've got the defense outnumbered. And he uses his reach to disrupt the play.
Swap up.
Quick pass to McDavid. Now into the offensive zone from the right side. And uses the length of his stick to knock that puck away. Takes the feed. And as he opts to freeze the puck, we get a whistle.
Starting to look like a little bit of a fire drill in the zone, so this is a good play.
A big face-off here inside the offensive end. New York's got it in the defensive zone. Feeds it to Ovechkin. And they'll go the other way with it. Great play by O'Rourke. New York's got the puck. Ovechkin's got it across the line. Can end it in overtime. And that one doesn't go.
We talk about a player stepping up to the occasion. Can't be any bigger than that. Overtime breakaway turned aside.
The Rangers take possession in the defensive end. Here they come inside the neutral zone. Looks to end it! And that just falls apart.
No way to recover from that.
He scores! It is over! New Great night to be on the couch and watching hockey. Tons of scores around the league. Let's take a look at what went down. The Blue Shirts were hoping to fly high on the road against the Lightning. The New York Rangers took it in overtime. No shortage of action in the National Hockey League. Let's take a look at elsewhere what went down. The Habs had an on-ice collision with the Jets. Montreal toasted the opposition with a big goal-scoring night. The Predators were hoping to grab 2 points up against the Golden Knights. Nashville puts on a show in the shootout, and they get the 2 points. We got to take a quick break, but we got a lot more coming your way next. Busy night of action on the ice. Let's take a look at some of the finals that are in from tonight. The Canes went toe-to-toe on the road against the Panthers. Florida, too much to handle on this night, and they pick up the win. The Capitals were in a dogfight on the road up against the Lightning. Washington powers this one out with a strong game in their own end. The Flyers took to the ice to battle the Maple Leafs. Toronto triumphed easily in this one. Lots more puck talk coming your way, and we'll get to it next. Okay, everybody, let's take a quick look at some of the final scores around the league tonight. The Rangers look to run roughshod over the Canucks. Vancouver put on a show defensively. They give up nothing in the shutout win. The Blues were hoping to take a bite out of the Kings. Los Angeles takes this one in the shootout and the extra point to go with it. The Coyotes were looking to steal 2 against the Blackhawks. Arizona pummels the opposition with a strong offensive output. We got to take a quick pause for the cause, but we got a lot more coming up on the other side. Stay with us. Well, let's take a look at how the standings were impacted with some of the final scores around the league tonight. The Islanders were looking to steal 2 points against the Rangers. The New York Rangers took it to the net in this one, and they pick up the win. The Devils took on the Blue Jackets. New Jersey pulls one out in a nail-biter. The Sens were on the road to take on the Avalanche. Colorado toppled their opponents with a big offensive night. Hey, we got to pay a couple of bills here, but we got a lot more action we got to get to. Stay with us. All right, at this time, everyone, we'll catch you up on what went down in all the action in the league tonight. The Golden Knights had a tall order to fill as they tried to take 2 on the road against the Maple Leafs. Toronto pounded their opponents into submission with a huge offensive effort. The Sharks took to the road to match up with the Blackhawks. Chicago terrorizes their opponents with the win. The Penguins were in tough with the Panthers. Florida puts on a show to pick up the win. We got a jam-packed show. We've got a lot more stuff we got to get to, so don't even think about going anywhere. Stay with us. And coming into this one, can he hit 50? That's what we're wondering. Right there on the cut line, can they hit that 50-goal mark? That would be a fun storyline to track as we inch closer and closer to puck drop. Ray Ferraro will join me up in the broadcast booth in just a few minutes. We'll get his thoughts as we get ready. All right, let's take a look at some of the final scores in the league tonight. The Caps were hoping to come up with 2 points on the road against the Rangers. Washington topples the opposition with a strong effort at both ends. Time to look at what was happening elsewhere in the NHL schedule. The Yotes were hoping to play spoiler against the Islanders. The New York Islanders took it to the net in this one, and they pick up the win. The Flyers took to the road to match up with the Jets. Philadelphia took this one with a strong game at both ends of the ice. We are as cool as ice, and we are bringing you many more stories from the NHL. We're doing it next. Let's check in on some of the final scores across the league tonight. The Blue Jackets had their hands full with the Blackhawks. Chicago posts a strong game in their own end, and they do enough to get the W. The Hurricanes faced off against the Stars. Dallas treated everyone to a magical offensive display, and they come away with the win. The Islanders took to the ice to lock up with the Kings. Los Angeles pulverized the competition with this one. The story on the ice continues in a moment. Hey, no shortage of action and drama on the ice tonight. Let's take a look at what happened elsewhere. The Hurricanes were hoping to quiet the crowd on the road against the Kings. Los Angeles turns in a strong defensive effort, enough to preserve the win. The Lightning paired up with the Red Wings. Tampa pulverizes their opponents with a big offensive night. The Wild played a game against the Golden Knights. Minnesota turned it up to 11 in this one and easily pick up the win. A very special guest drops by on the show, and we'll do that next. More than half the period has expired. The Flyers lead by a pair. It's 5-3. Philadelphia's won it. Mahura's got it against the boards. And the puck leaves the zone going back to center ice. Takes the feed. Drives to the sweet spot. Stays with it. Here he is, wristed on net. Scored!
Now they're energized. could just see it on their bench. They're only down by one. Can they find the game-tying goal?
New York's got one back here,
Yes.
Ray. How big is that?
Well, it does a lot, James. It changes your mindset. It changes the way you approach this. And you don't have to be reckless trying to get just one goal.
Takes it into the slot. Comes up with a monster save in front.
In tight, he had to make an excellent save.
The Rangers have it now. That pass doesn't go. Great heads-up play with the stick by Gauthier. Takes the pass. Philadelphia's looking to break out. And that was read perfectly. What a play by DeBrincat. He scores! And how about that to even things up here late in the game?
Well, they just stayed at it, James. I don't know if there's anything particularly beautiful about the play, but it doesn't even matter. You keep plugging away and look for the tying goal. Oh, that's a terrific comeback for them. They've been playing from behind the entire...
New York's answered back here late in the third. Huge third period goal to tie things up.
They've really worked hard and deserved this spot in the game. Now we'll see at even, do coaches really shorten their bench out and start double shifting guys?
He scores! It's in! And that's three, Ray!
I think he's the most surprised guy in the building. Look at the way he reacted when that puck went into the net. Outstanding effort. Goalie just can't keep up with this. He's close to the net, but he's still able to have enough room to beat the goaltender.
The Rangers have gone ahead here in this third period.
They'll want to continue to be aggressive, though, James. They don't have enough of a cushion to sit back.
Drysdale's got the puck. Shuts him down. Here's a short pass to Geoffrion.
2 goals in the bag already. He's got the puck again, showing some great techers. Outstanding skill as he's got the puck. He won't give it up.
And a stick in the lane ends that threat. Can't connect.
You try to generate enough chances in a game that eventually you're going to punch through, but you got to get it on the net once you create the chance.
The Red Wings loom as the next date for these guys when they're back on the ice.
You'd be surprised at how many players don't know the schedule. They just know the team they're playing tonight. Oh, yeah, and they don't know who's coming next.
And he coughs it up with the pass. Turns it aside with the pad. And things starting to ramp up a little bit now on the ice with that play. Picking up steam in the offensive zone. Here's a shot. Gets the glove on it. And another stop.
He's right on it. 2 consecutive saves. Tough ones at that. Ovechkin's shot doesn't miss the mark very often. Very accurate, quick release. He's among the league leaders in goals this year.
New York's won the draw. And that goes off a player. Grabbed along the boards by DeBrincat. And now it's grabbed by Patrick. Oh, what a smart heads-up play. Chance in front. Spectacular stop by the goaltender. How did he hang on to that? And there's another stop.
No time to take a breath. He made that...
Scores! The lifeline delivers another heart-pounding finish.
They throw a lifeline to this team game after game. If this team is going to win, it's going to be on their backs. That's a scorer's goal right there. That puck is on and off his stick in a hurry. He's so tight to the net, he has to get rid of it before the goalie can readjust.
Sends a pass over. Philadelphia's got the puck inside the defensive zone. With some open space at center. Shot. Takes it right in the chest. And there's the whistle, giving him a chance to exhale. And the final horn sounds for this one. Ovechkin's the... Well, some fun, some drama, a little bit of everything on the ice tonight. Let's take a look at some of those scores around the league. The Flyers were in a dogfight on the road against the Rangers. The New York Rangers toughed this one out, and they get the 2 points. Elsewhere on the ice tonight. All right, let's get all you poolies and all you hockey fans caught up on all the action out on the ice tonight. The Canucks were looking to grab points on the road against the Predators. Nashville takes this one with a strong effort at both ends of the ice. The Canes were on the road to take on the Blackhawks. Carolina plays the role of destroyer in the win. The Stars took to the ice for a collision with the Golden Knights. Dallas takes the win in a very close game. Time for a quick break, but we got a lot more coming up on the ice next. All right, lots of wild happenings on the ice tonight. Let's take a look at some of the scores of what went down. The Pens battled it out against the Avalanche. Colorado played their best in overtime, and they get the 2 points. We'll check the inbox, we'll check the text line, and hear what you have to say next. Now let's take a look at some of the rest of the action tonight in the NHL. The Kings were on the road up against the Avalanche. Colorado turned it up a notch in the skills competition, and they get the 2 points. The Penguins were hoping their offense would show up in a big way against the Coyotes. Arizona pokes home the shootout winner and the 2 points to go along with it. The Sharks faced off with the Canucks. San Jose tightened it up late in their own end and did enough to preserve the win. Lots more still to come, including the story in the MMA, the hardwood, and more. Stay with us. Time to take a look at what happened around the league as we check in on some of the scores. The Leafs were hoping to fly high on the road against the Rangers. The New York Rangers... You know, when you look at the run that he has had over the course of his career, I mean, he's already built a pretty good resume to make a case for the Hall of Fame. Couple of Stanley Cups, has just been an absolute cornerstone for this franchise. But I also think he's not done yet, right? Like, I'm not ready to retire him just yet. I'm personally speaking, I'm wondering, does he still have enough for a third Stanley Cup? Can he win again? Can he take this team over the top one more time? I personally speaking, I think he has it in him. I think that there's still another run here in him and his ability. But I'm going to turn this over to you. Phone lines are open now. We got a few people already jumping in here. What's